Welcome back to the race as we head over to our next topic of discussion today, the NFC Divisional predictions of who's going to win each division in the NFC. Yeah, we started off with Rick last time, so we'll hop it back to Potts. Potts, let's all start off. Let's go each division and kind of move our way down. So let's start off in the West. Who do we have in the NFC West?
Well, that couldn't be an easier selection there for me, Reed, because I am a Niners fan. Because I'm going Niners, baby, all day long. I mean, they got close last year. They got a really good team this year. We're just waiting for Brandon Ayuk to get his ass in gear. I don't know what's going on. BA, if you're listening to this, come on, man. Let's play ball. Cut it out. Let's go. All right, that's all I got for the West. We got Niners.
Yeah, I say Niners.
Yeah, we'll just hop to the next one because that one was very simple, very easy. Let's hop over to the NFC North. We have the Bears, Vikings, Packers, Lions. Rick, who do you have as the winner of the NFC North?
I don't know. I just feel like Jordan Love I think it might be a year for him. So I like the Green Bay Packers. I think everybody wants to go Lions, but I just think Jordan Love is going to have that underdog mentality, and he's going to come off fire.
Right.
So I think he's going to lead them.
He almost had us in the playoffs, man. He had us last year in the playoffs, and
Almost
you're
did.
right. It comes down to coaching too, and Dan Campbell just made a few bonehead moves there in the playoffs and might have cost them a berth. So I like that pick. I'm gonna back Rick and go Green Bay Packers on that one.
Packers, yeah, I know. I really like the Packers too. They picked up Josh Jacobs right there, add some explosion with the run. I gotta go the other way though. I gotta go with the man himself with balls of steel. He's gonna get it done. They're gonna get it done. I watched the Netflix series on Amon-Ra. He's a freaking dog. And you got their whole tight end set up there. I think they're gonna be just fine. A little bit scared, a little bit interested to see how the Bears fare there with their new rookie quarterback and explosive receivers like that. But I definitely
he's looking pretty good. Caleb Williams is looking pretty good. We'll put it that way. I know he paints his nails and he loves his mama. But hey, man, he's making plays. Making plays. But I do like that pick too, Reed. I like the Lions. Ever since Dan Campbell took over and he kind of like had that culture growing, it's been really nice to watch him kind of just grow that heart into the team. And sometimes that's all it takes, right? From the movie The Replacement. You gotta have heart.
And he kind of looks like a lion too. We'll hop over to the NFC East. We'll hop over to the NFC East next. Who we got the Eagles, the Giants, the Commanders, and the Cowboys. Now, I know Roland's not here, so we know he would be taking the Giants here on the NFC East. Those of you that don't know Roland, he'll be joining us, in our next episode.
And that's probably why he didn't want to join this episode, because he's got to, try to back his Giants up, and they're bad.
A Saquon-less Giants there. So I'll start off this one. NFC East, I got to go with the boys. I think Jalen Hurts and the Eagles there, very explosive. Don't get me wrong, but I think this is the year for the boys. Dak makes me a little bit nervous, but I think CeeDee Lamb landing that big contract earlier this week, just nailing it down. They're going to get back in sync. I just feel the vibes. I think this is the year. Everyone's been hating on the Cowboys, been bashing them and stuff, but I think they're gonna have a good season this year, and I'm gonna roll with them.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's primetime football, and who's better to have on primetime football than the Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb and all those guys? They make good TV, and we'll probably be seeing them. Niners will probably be seeing them in the playoff picture, so I like that pick.
Damn, I like the Eagles. I remember when Jalen Hurts, he was at Oklahoma. He was working out after the game. I think he just brings good culture as a leader. He's someone who's never satisfied. He's always trying to push forward. So I think that type of attitude is going to rub off, and I think they're going to make it back. I really do. I think Jalen Hurts is a good player, especially what he had to go through at Alabama as well. Kid's got character, so I like that. So, sorry, I'm going against you guys, but
it's all right.
The Eagles. Kevin Hart, if you're watching, Kevin Hart, me and you, man, Eagles.
Right on. Awesome. I know it's going to be great watching that NFC East. We saved the toughest one for last, the NFC South there. I kind of want to start this one a little bit differently. Let's talk about just who you would draft at quarterback for fantasy football if you had to decide, right? We got Baker Mayfield of the Bucks, Bryce Young of the Panthers. You have Kirk Cousins of the Falcons, And for the Saints, we have Derek Carr. Who do you guys rolling with out of those four? Before we make our predictions, which quarterback would you draft?
Bryce Young, man. He's a gamer. The positive mindset. I love it.
Bryce Young is a wash, all right? I'm going to leave your pick, whatever. I'm going with Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that? Kirk Cousins is the man, baby. Kirk Cousins is a salty vet. He knows how to throw the ball. He knows how to move around. Yeah, I got Cousins all day.
I got to say I like Kirk Cousins too, but he is old, coming off that injury. Makes me a little bit concerned. I got to go with the guy that I seen play live. I seen this guy tear up my Georgia Bulldogs in the Rose Bowl. At that moment, I knew this guy's special. This guy's got it. I got to roll with Baker.
He's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
So, that being said, Paul, you said you would take Kirk Cousins. Does that mean you would take the Falcons to win the division?
No, I'll probably roll with the Bucs. I think they got a little bit more weapons at their disposal, and they've been knocking on the door for a while. Baker's looking for some playoff wins and get into the Super Bowl. So, I like Baker and the Bucs for me in the South.
Rick, who do you got?
I don't know. I like to follow the good quarterback, and I think Bryce Young can really lead the Panthers. I think it's a new year. He's got another year under his belt, so I really think so. Like, I'm trying to be like Bryce Young. I'm being positive, the positive mindset, and I think it's going to work. I really think so that Panthers are going to pull something through. Yeah, it's preseason. They did okay, but it's preseason. The season's going to start soon, and we'll see. Bryce Young's positive mindset is going to be contagious to their team.
I think we got to bet some expensive sushi.
I would love to bet dinner on that. I would love to bet that Bryce Young is not going to have a good year.
Bryce Young, if you're watching this, you can't let me down.
Yeah,
be positive out there.
Yeah, who you got, Reed?
I just don't know about the Panthers there. I got to ride. I'm just going to roll with my Bucs. I got to roll with them. Like you said, Paul, they got a lot of other weapons at their disposal there. You got Baker. You got tough defense. They've been there before too. I wouldn't be surprised they make it right back. All right?
Yeah, easy.
All right. Solid selections. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with our most exciting segment of the pod, which is Pulse Plays. You don't want to miss this. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to be right back with Pulse Plays. You don't want to miss it.